There are more than 160,000 high school athletes and a similar number of middle school athletes here in Indiana. Current state law already requires concussion training for all high school coaches, but what about the younger grades? A new bill would expand that training for coaches starting in 5th grade. News Channel 15, Sara Wagner has more on what it requires.
The current training only takes about a half hour to complete. It's something the bill's author says is necessary to protect student athletes at a critical age.
Go!
The brains are still developing, and they really need to be handled with a great deal of caution in these sports, and so the training is just a common sense thing.
Senate Bill 403 is better known as student athletes and head injuries, and it's gaining momentum. It passed the Senate last week by a landslide vote of 45-4 and is now headed to the House for consideration. The bill would require the training for all coaches and assistant coaches in 5th through 12th grade. It would include all the contact sports you'd traditionally think of, like football and basketball, as well as intramurals.
The training is offered through the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC's, website. The free course only takes about a half hour and covers a wide variety of topics.
That deals with all the rules for concussions, making sure that they're aware of the symptoms and everything to kind of know what to look for.
Jamie Perlick is the athletic director at Blackhawk Christian School. He oversees both high school and middle school sports. Perlick says his high school coaches appreciate the training, and he thinks his middle school coaches would also welcome it.
I don't think it would detract anybody. I think most of them would like to be able to have some of that training just to be aware of it more. You hear about concussions more and more these days, and so I think it's a good thing to have as many people aware of what's going on and what to look for.
As to whether the course provides enough training, both Perlick and Senator Lannon say it's a work in progress.
I think it's a start. I think it gives them an idea of what's going on.
A lot of these contact sports really do sort of ramp up at that point, so it was a little bit arbitrary, but I had to draw a line somewhere, and maybe as the bill progresses, we'll take a look at even younger ages.
If the bill becomes law, it will go into effect in July of 2016. In Studio 15, Sara Wagner, News Channel 15.